God awful. God awful. 6 turnovers. Just miserable. Miserable in all facets. Miserable in the kicking game to begin with, and miserable on defense to end it. 8 points won't beat anybody.
How much did the special teams affect the poor start?
Well, it's pretty obvious. The blocked field goal was happening as they were starting to cave us in. So and then we were just guessing what we could do after that because we left our other kicker home. I've never seen a team lose a kicker, but I guess it's the first time in my career I've lost a kicker.
In the second half, is it a repeat of Boise State where you just wore down?
We can't stop stretch. That's the most basic play in football. We can't get line to it, we can't get off blocks, and we can't stop it when their twos are running it. It's god awful. It's god awful.
Is it a demoralizing loss?
Demoralizing. Bottom of the barrel, I hope.
Does it feel like it's at all a step back in the program?
Huge step back. Monster step back. 2 of these back-to-back will gut your program if you're not careful. Be careful of how I handle this because I'll need every ounce of coaching ability I have to rally us now because we're back to square one.
You don't have a lot of time to recover.
Nope. It's the way. Guess what? They don't ask you who you play next week. They ask you to play, and I go play.
How do you get the team to bounce back?
Take everything I got. Take every ounce of coaching savvy that I have, and I got a lot of savvy, so I think we'll be all right. We threw 4 interceptions and lost 2 fumbles. There's nothing good to say about the offense. Nothing. Not a thing. Not from the center to the tailback to the quarterback to the wideouts to the tight ends. Nobody. Result is on the board.
What did you not execute well enough?
Ball security. 6 turnovers. Come on.
How much of that is on the quarterback and how much is on...
Tyler Wright fumbled the ball, carrying it down the field. Jacory didn't step right on a counter play. Those are the 2 fumbles. The interceptions are all 100% the quarterback's fault. They throw the ball late to a guy and a receiver. The ball bounces off the receiver's hands. 100% the quarterback's fault. That's why they call interceptions are stacked only against one position, against the quarterback. We've got to play better quarterback.
You're looking for progression at that position.
So I'm looking for progression at every single position, beginning with me.
What do you mean by that?
We're god awful in every aspect, every facet. Every facet. We got guys hurt on Wednesday that shouldn't have been hurt in non-contact drills that were not available tonight. And that's bad coaching. That's Mike Kramer being a bad coach. We got to make sure I protect my own players against my own players on Wednesday, i.e. Brock Malcolm.
Does it feel like you're, I guess, in a spiral?
We've been bulldozed, no question.
You've gone through this before with Idaho State, where you've gone through for some of those bad losses, and I think, particularly the 1 year, I don't think you could really ever recover from it. Did you learn any lessons there you can apply to this season?
I guess we'll find out, Kyle. I'm serious. I guess we'll find out. I have to think about it the flight home and set myself and set our team for Monday when we go back to work.
Do you think so?
Well, the first thing is that we got to stay together. And all we got is we. You know, there's no magic bullet. There's no transfer coming in. There's no new plays that we're going to call or defense that we haven't already called. So it's all we got is us and what we believe in and how we play it and if we can play it, making sure the coaches that call the plays and call the defenses call plays that the guys who are on the field can execute. And tonight defensively, I'm not sure what we could have called. Goal line, maybe.
Our team's they're really running the ball.
We've played 2 great Division I programs. These guys played who? Who have these guys played? Who they've played is indicative of how good they can be, even though they came in this thing a little wounded themselves. Oh, I wouldn't say it's anything other than disappointing, but it's what we do.
What you mean it's what you do is then you live with this?
It's what you do as a head coach, man. You battle back. You know, we didn't ask UNLV to lay down and start giving us the ball back and let them score a couple points. It doesn't work that way. Got to compete for 60 minutes. We didn't. That's on me. That all belongs at my doorstep.
You said at the beginning of the season that you don't want Idaho State to return back to mediocrity at any point. Do you fear? Does actually ever fear that could happen? Right.
There's a great movie coming out this week that typifies what happened to us. It's called Everest, and I feel that's happened to us a little bit. We've been able to respond to the loss of 2 great defensive players in preseason camp, and it has had the hangover impact is still riding with us in a big way.